I am rebranding my YouTube channel. At the moment it's called Leanne ET, like early childhood group time at the moment. I want to make it more about lifestyle, beauty, and what it's like working and living in China, which is what I'm doing at the moment. So for those of whom are only just wanting to join, I am Leanne Radcliffe, the one and only Leanne Radcliffe. Actually, that's not true. There is another Leanne Radcliffe living in Melbourne with the same whole name, which is another story for another day, pretty much. So that's me. So currently I'm in my bedroom. You're wondering why there's a net on my bed. It's because China has horrible, godforsaken mosquitoes that like to eat you alive, basically. So you could be outside for all of 5 minutes and they'll literally eat you alive. So we're currently in my bedroom. Yes, the colours on my bed do not go together. Yes, that's Stitch. I like green and pink, so hence the green and pink. Yeah, pretty much very different person. So yeah, it's fun. So I usually work Monday through to Fridays. I am actually an early childhood teacher, so kindergarten teacher, but currently living in China, I am an English teacher, which is very different to what we do back in Australia. So instead of doing play-based learning, they say they run it from Reggio Emilia curriculum, which is definitely not Reggio. It's actually teaching-based curriculum. So I teach children between the ages of 2 to 7 years old, where in Australia it's 0 to 5, pretty much. So I teach during the week and I love teaching, would not change it for the world. But on the weekends, obviously my life's a little bit more different. So we do tend to go to Guangzhou a lot, which is an international city where I do not get stared out 24/7. So where I live at the moment, it's obviously it's more of a country sort of town, so there's not always, you don't really see many foreigners other than when you're at work. So I am the only Australian at work. The rest are Russian, Ukraine. There's like 2 Muslims, but most of them only speak Russian or Persian or that, and the rest are Chinese pretty much. So if you go into my school initially, you wouldn't think there's any foreigners there, but there is. They charge for foreigners, but pretty much you're just there for photos. Mommy! 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 So as you saw in the previous clip, that was one of my students, Lucky, doing the game that we have to come up with every lesson. We have to do a game. So the reason why I moved to China was in Australia, educators are very poorly paid. I was offered this job in 2019. I'd been turning it down since then, and obviously he's a friend of my husband. He kept asking and asking for me to go. Obviously the pandemic hit and Melbourne is basically riddled with COVID. I don't want to risk my children getting it. I don't want them to get sick. I don't want them to have long-term issues. So we moved to China. It was a very long process to move to China. So here I am. I'm living in China now. I don't regret the decision. I really do miss home. I really want to go back home, more so to see my family and friends. I haven't made many friends in China, but my colleagues are very supportive. I've been very lucky in that aspect. And in saying that, I have been very lucky. Obviously, unlike some of them, I'm actually married to a Chinese person, so that helps. So when we moved to China, I left everything at my sister-in-law's. So a lot of family heirlooms, very personal belongings, things that were worth a lot of money, stuff from World War I and II that were given to me by my great-grandparents, things that were given to me as a baby. I left them all there. But her and her husband obviously have not been getting along, So he binned all my stuff, my children's stuff, and my husband's designer clothes and shoes. So that basically leaves me with nothing. I'm starting all over again pretty much. Obviously he binned the first edition of the Lord of the Rings, which I will never forgive him for. That was given to me by my stepfather, that I loved very, very much, but that is for another time. So yeah, I'm starting all over. I do have other books in Australia. They're at my brother Joshua's. Thank God for Josh. I do have other stuff at my mum's, but the stuff that I wanted shipped was more personal and meaningful to me. He also binned my great-grandma's sewing machine, so as you can tell, very unforgivable thing that he did. Not much I can do. It happened. That's that. So my main goal with this channel is obviously lifestyle, beauty. I'm a bit of a shopaholic, so if you guys want footage of me opening packages, I can actually get stuff that look like designer stuff for really cheap in China. It's kind of like the Chinese Amazon / eBay. We call it Taobao here, and it is amazing. Like 3-day delivery. You don't wait a week or 2 weeks. It will come within 3 days. Like 3-day shipping. Like, it's amazing. Like, in Australia, you order something online, you could wait weeks upon weeks. But here, no waiting. I love the no wait. This is really bad if you have a shopping problem like I do. It got worse after obviously what my husband's brother-in-law did, but that's fine. So currently I've got stuff in my Taobao cart that I will pay for, and I will film me opening those packages for you guys. So the best way to contact me is either by email or Instagram. I'll link my Instagram in the description box, and obviously email I'll put down there for anyone who wants to contact me. You're more than welcome to contact me via email or Insta. Only DM me. I get a lot of messages all the time. My Instagram is definitely bigger than my YouTube channel, but that's only because I love Instagram. I also love YouTube. I spend 90% of my time on these platforms, watching videos and posting on Insta. For me, it is my getaway from reality, which is very nice to watch other people become so successful and do so well in their lives, like Tiffany Ma. She's a big inspiration to me. Who else? I watch a fair few different YouTubes. There's Amber Show, she's amazing. I wish I could shop as much as she does. I only shop once a month because that's all my husband will allow. Yeah, so if you want to contact me at all, or if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!